brings the punter Rigoberto Sanchez on to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Ready, break!
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Bird. Oh, he rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. On 2nd down. It's Vasquez, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. A play fake. Now Warner. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their 1st drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off, because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on it. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up 1st and goal.
Ready! 60 average! 60 average! Come back in! Come back in!
You can do it!
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. It's the fullback. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Johnson won't return this, so the football will come out to the 25. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bird. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Off play action. Bird. catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 10 more there and another 1st down. Off the play fake. Bird. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Bird. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Akers. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line. Calling no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So close, that close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right? And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this 1st quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. After 7-3 to score. Texans football to start quarter 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Bird over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. Touchdown, Texans. Tommy Trimble, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Another shot now for this Lions offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Lions at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Rolling to his right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now Warner. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And defensively, maybe an opportunity missed there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. Big sigh of relief.
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He comes right back on it. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Vasquez. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And some room to maneuver. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now Warner. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Play action. It's Warner. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Lions are able to move back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Houston set to take over.
Okay, break.
Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. A give up the middle to Akers. And some room to run now. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad, they're in position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a first down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
To throw on 2nd down. Bird. That's complete outright to the tight end, Tremble. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Back to throw. Bird. Caught. It's Wilson. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw again. There's Tremble, the tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Back to throw again. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
You have to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
And it's caught. Oh, he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line. And they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far. And that's going to be how this first half will come to an end. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line.
Previous play is under review. Have to review the play.
So an overturn. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got some space here. 46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's going to believe, though. There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. Order to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Looks like they went for the combo play there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are working out, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Bird. And a completion to Wilson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Throwing on first down. Bird. Pass complete to Akers on the out route. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Cam Akers with career touchdown number 70. And the Texans have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. The Texans here on third down putting an extra defender in the secondary. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. A give to the fullback on the dive. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
They definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
They'll run on first down. It's Vasquez, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. Warner. And that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Jamison Williams, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The offense trots back out, ready for this next drive, and there's the running back, Cam Akers.
He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has.
Now a dump off here complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Offensively, that's a mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively.
Back now at Ford Field. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 79 yards rushing for him now to this point. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Looking to throw. Bird throwing for the out route. He finds Wilson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man complete. That's Hughes. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. 2nd and 2. Off play action. Bird. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Christian Harris make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Sometimes we talk about coverage. We're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and that will keep this a 4-point game. Well, just kicking a field goal there, that's a decision that could be open to second guessing. You know, you're trying to get back within a field goal, but it didn't work out as planned.
And now you're banking on your defense to be motivated enough to get out there and get the ball back for you. I think if that ball goes through the post, the defense is naturally motivated, even elevated in their mid.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Throwing to start the drive. Bird, his throw incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The Texans on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Bird. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up 50 here on 4th. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. On first down, Vasquez. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Vasquez. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. On the give, this is their fullback. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Texans back out there and ready to go. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. That one to the sideline, and a nice catch there. He stays in bounds, but a penalty marker is down as well. So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic 1st down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Looking to throw. Bird caught by Wilson. And they're going to get this up to midfield. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going right back to Wilson. And he'll be brought down inside the 4-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Bird. This is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown,
Houston. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 39 yards. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. The extra point up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jamison Williams. That's career touchdown number 131, and it ties him with Chris Carter for number 8 on the all-time list. And the Lions tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just at personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now the Texans have burned the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd and 2, Bird.
He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Akers back-to-back catches.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle here to Brown.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. On 1st and 10, Bird. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. A gain of 32 that time.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
And the Lions will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
He's airing it out for Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
Well, Charles, a lot of happy.
Got your best friend hanging out the arm though. Got game like I'm dropping me a console. No checks anytime you see